Right now, I'm in the process of storm chasing, and I just looked at the storm tracks, and they're heading south, and there isn't much to the north. I'm heading north, and I'm thinking I should cycle back around and head slightly south, but I don't want to go into Northampton per se. But cycling around Hampton on the outskirts, and just above it appears to be, and this is Massachusetts, Western Massachusetts, appears to be a good area to hang out in. And I'm looking at roads heading west, and I'm not seeing a whole lot other than tracking farther south and going Route 66, that there's a whole lot of opportunity to the north until I have 143, and that's much farther north than I want to be. But I'd like to find an open area, a field edge or something along those lines, and give myself some perspective, or somewhere high up that is a mountaintop and there's nothing nearby, except heading west, and then we're into the Berkshires, and we're in the midst of the storm, which is sort of where I want to go with this. And also feel like I could run myself ragged trying to track down and stay just ahead of something heading more northerly. But what I want to do is plop myself down somewhere where I can get a lot of view and track that storm heading toward me. If I'm in a low area, it'll be a little more of a concern, and if I'm at a high point, that's a concern also. So let's see what we can get in terms of just a broad range of flat area, looking at just heading east for now as it comes from the west. Let's see what we can get. It's kind of like a race against the clock in a lot of ways. I have to make some quick decisions of like, which way does the road go? Do the roads coincide with the way the storm is moving? Am I going fast enough in front of it? Am I staying ahead of, the possibility of a good sized thunderhead? I'm not hearing any rumbling, but then I haven't stopped either. So my sense of hearing on the loud clap or whatnot is it's not here. I heard a rumble earlier, which is what started me in ending my work day early, but it's got so wicked hot out that I felt like I needed the break anyway to get some air, cool down, take the dog out, we can go for a swim, that kind of thing, and come back early in the morning or come back in the evening. There's a possibility also working in the evening, but then you have to deal with the bugs. So getting out early in the morning is important to me. So, and I looked this morning and there wasn't much of a chance. There's an evening chance of rain going through and us getting a bit of a downpour over the next couple days. But I didn't see much in terms of a band of thunderstorms. And it's typical to have a band of thunderstorms move across with a little bit of moisture and so on in a changing environment. And with the that's been the pattern in the Northeast, that storms come through in waves and sort of the sideways, really quick wave, almost like a bigger front is moving through. It really has sort of an open vibe to it. No, I'm not seeing it. It's behind me. Anyway, I encourage you to watch along my storm series. This storm will be marked B, because it's a B graded storm. If it was an A graded storm, I would call it an A. So I'm downgrading it because of the lack of size and girth of this thing, and just to say that I don't know what it's going to deliver yet, but I think it's going to be wet more than anything else, you know. And I've gotten far enough away from it that it was still 30 miles away ish, and but there's a band going to the north, a band of storms that I can see, so looks like a pretty good possibility. I'm tempted to drive back into it in another location and just see what I can get, but in terms of having the clarity, I don't have too many opportunities for a wide open space. Thank you for watching, and check along with the next in the series.